Did you know that some of your daily tasks can actually change how your brain is formed? In today's video, we'll discuss how common activities have major impacts on how the brain works. First, we would like to thank Dr. Zhang for instructing a great semester of neurobiology. For more videos like this, look at the hashtag BrainyTigers on YouTube. Now, to understand how living day to day is so important for our brain, we need to define and understand some terms. Starting off with neuroplasticity. While a big word, it really just means that the brain has the ability to change and adapt over time. Neuroplasticity is very important for healthy human development as well as daily life. Our brains are constantly undergoing changes so that we can better acclimate to our environment. There are a couple of ways that our brains change. Some examples include neurogenesis, or the creation of new brain cells, and brain reformation. Brain reformation is the process where the brain's structure and function are able to change in response to stimuli and injuries. In a famous case study, Jody Miller had half of her brain removed. You would think that she would have a really hard time functioning today, right? Well, you would be wrong. She is able to function like a person with a whole brain through the power of neuroplasticity.
I am a very positive person. A lot of times I'll joke that they took out the mean side of my brain and they only left the happy side.
Neuroplasticity is only a third of the puzzle. The second part is called epigenetics. Epigenetics is the regulation of our gene expression by external forces. In layman's terms, changes in the environment, diet, and exercise can change how often our body makes proteins from our DNA. To change the amount of proteins being made, our body uses a couple of cellular mechanisms to turn genes on or off accordingly. One way is through what is known as histone modification. Think of a yo-yo with a string tightly wrapped around the inside. The histone is the circular part of the yo-yo, and the string is the DNA. Whenever the string is wrapped around the yo-yo tightly, the genes are in an off state. If the string is outside of the yo-yo and not wrapped tightly around the center, then the genes are able to be used for protein production and therefore on. The final part of how daily tasks affect our brain is a molecule called BDNF. BDNF, also known as brain-derived neurotrophic factor, is vital to brain function and development. BDNF is found throughout the whole brain and, as you will see in just a little while, has a lot of positive effects on the brain. Basically, do you want your brain to work well? A simple way to do it is just by increasing BDNF levels. Are you wondering how? Can I go to the pharmacy to ask for BDNF? Not quite yet. But that's where exercise, things like walking, swimming, or cycling come in. In a recent Nature publication, scientists have found that regular aerobic activity, just 150 minutes a week over a 6-month period, increases your brain BDNF levels. The rise in BDNF has been shown to improve episodic memory in the hippocampus. Episodic memories are personal memories of friends, family, and loved ones. Let's put it this way. Simply walking can equal better memories of the people who are the most important to you. When you exercise, your muscles talk to your brain. To communicate, they use special messengers like lactate, irisin, and BHB, also known as B-hydroxybutyrate. Once BHB is in your brain, it acts like a locksmith for your DNA. BHB loosens the DNA, which unlocks or turns on the BDNF gene. This lets your brain make more BDNF, strengthening memory and also mood. So while lactate and irisin are the messengers that say, "Hey brain, it's time to grow," BHB is the one that opens the door so it can actually happen. In short, every workout isn't just shaping your body, it's also rewriting your brain chemistry. Connecting all the pieces together, neuroplasticity, epigenetics, and BDNF, we can start to understand some of the amazing research that has been done. The gene mechanisms of epigenetics help turn on or increase the level of BDNF, an amazing brain molecule that helps with important neuroplastic actions, all from walking. I hope you have enjoyed our video, and again, a special thank you to Dr. Bing Zhang for the help.